All right, so look at the article. Yeah, I want you all to check it out and read it for yourself. This is an article from Zero Hedge, and it goes into how Bitcoin has topped $1 trillion again as gold ETFs dumped in favor of the crypto or cryptocurrency in general. Again, the market is speaking to you. Whether you know it or not, the market is telling us that they value Bitcoin. All of the gold bugs who's been preaching that gold is the commodity of the world, it is truly money. It is the medium of exchange that keeps your assets safe when inflation tries to hit the fiat monetary system. Peter Schiff, the one who's going to die on the hills trying to preach that gold is the way to go. But here we are today, Bitcoin closing in on the ranks, nearing its valuableness, if that's a word, to gold. Let's go into this article because I bet Peter Schiff is just moving around. Can't be still. Can't sleep quietly at night because he's trying to figure out why in the world is the people believing in Bitcoin so much. It's not even real. It's intangible. You can't even do anything with it like you can do with so much things that you can do with gold. And here I am. I'm talking about Peter Schiff. He's out here running amok, running crazy, continually preaching the same thing about gold. And here it is. Today, Bitcoin tops $1 trillion in value a second time. He's been preaching that Bitcoin's going to go to zero. He's been preaching that Bitcoin has no value. He's been preaching that people wouldn't want Bitcoin, that they would rather take gold. But look at the narrative in real life. Who would you believe? The words that's coming out of his mouth about Bitcoin or the actual transactions that is occurring around you every day? Because people aren't talking about Bitcoin like they are with gold. Gold is very valuable in the tangible world. But Bitcoin is showing itself as valuable in the internet world. Now, a little bit further into this article, the total market value of Bitcoin circulating supply crossed $1 trillion today for the first time since 2021. Here's a graph. You guys can all see it, that Bitcoin has been here before. So this is nothing new. This is nothing new. It even, and I'm talking about Bitcoin, hit $1.2 trillion in market cap within the same year, maybe 2021. So this is not unfamiliar territory for us, especially those who's been involved in the cryptocurrency space for a while. But the point goes to show that more and more people, especially traditional financial organizations and businesses, they're finally jumping on board to this new technology called Bitcoin, or this new currency called Bitcoin. Money don't lie. Charts don't lie. So go down a little bit further. While all eyes have been focused on Nvidia's rise, AMD, and a lot of the chip maker stocks, Bitcoin has quietly surpassed Tesla, TSMC, Eli Lilly, and today it overtook Berkshire Hathaway. Yes, you can read that, to become the 10th most valuable asset in the world. And there it is. Gold is sitting at number 1. Bitcoin is now closing in ranks in the top 10. Now, all the other companies that is above Bitcoin, they do things tangibly, meaning that they produce, they manufacture, they have things that's in the actual world that you can actually grab and touch and see, right? Bitcoin is not that, and it's still within the top 10. Explain that. All the traditional financial economists explain that. Why would Bitcoin, which is intangible, which is on to internet, network connections, blockchain, how is it that it has a $1 trillion market cap right now, and supposedly you can't do nothing with it? As Peter Schiff would say, as many gold bugs would say. Thanks to the recent resurgence in the larger cryptocurrency price, which topped 52,000 today for the first time since 2021, it's a cause as to why Bitcoin is now within the top 10. Okay. Now, the recent renaissance into crypto has been fueled in large part by the inflows to Bitcoin spot ETFs, which has very recently started to accelerate. Yesterday saw the largest net inflow into the ETF since inception. Yeah. Now you're seeing traditional financial organizations entering this space with the introduction of a Bitcoin spot ETF. And there's many of them. I think there's like 11 of them. I'm not even really sure on the actual amount, but it's a lot of them out here trying to bring in traditional financial money. That is the recent resurgence. The gates have been opened for traditional financial organizations to now participate in this intangible asset. Will it continue to go forward? Let's see. In fact, taking away Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, the ETF has accumulated over $11 billion worth of Bitcoin. And it just recently was approved. The Bitcoin spot ETF, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, has finally been approved. And we've seen $11 billion worth of new money come into the cryptocurrency market space. Here's some of the funds right there. Up here at the top of this chart: Fidelity, Wise, Origin, iShares, Bitwise, ARK, Franklin, Invesco, Valkyrie, Vanek, Wisdom Tree, ProShares. All of these Bitcoin spot ETFs has saw increases in Bitcoin, in inflow, money coming in. Since spot Bitcoin ETFs were launched, look at this. Gold ETFs have seen almost 2 billion in net outflows. So Bitcoin is giving money coming in, gold is getting money taken out. Now make that make sense. Like I told you, believe the market. Don't believe what one man has to say. Don't believe what one particular segment of the market has to say. Look at the market as a whole is speaking. $11 billion is inflowing into Bitcoin and $2 billion left the gold. Why is that? Because money also is a determining factor as to what people believe and what they think. If people did not believe in Bitcoin, we would not have seen $11 billion come into it. But apparently, there is enough belief, conviction, that $11 billion is coming into it of new inflows. And maybe people are losing their belief in gold because $2 billion left in the gold ETFs. See, money is on the move. And for us, it's our job to pay attention to where it's going so that we can be in position and also ride the wave. Okay. So look at this chart right here. Bitcoin has been rising higher in aggregate flows, and gold has been decreasing. Take a look at that. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. As Cointelegraph reports, upcoming Bitcoin halving is expected to play a key role in further increasing the market price of Bitcoin, thereby increasing the market cap, making it become more valuable. It's there. Yeah. We're actually living in a great time to see how once one formidable commodity had a major role in the world to where it is going to become less and less important, and a new dog is going to come on the yard and control price. And it looks like it's going to be Bitcoin. Many people may flock to Bitcoin because of its scarcity and its decentralization, and how not one centralized entity can control it. They're going to find that more valuable than tugging around a whole bunch of gold that is hard to maneuver, hard to actually keep hidden. They would rather keep their value in something that is more agile, versatile, and that is seen within the cryptocurrency space. Now here it is right there. Bitcoin, ranked number 10. And as we continue to see this market grow, as we continue to see the Bitcoin halvings happen, and the scarcity of Bitcoin is dwindling, we can only suspect that it's going to continue to rise higher and higher within its ranks. Here's our price prediction. We told you here on the 6th of February that we were looking for the market of Bitcoin to go higher, and it has topped out both of our sell zones. So we're not surprised to see Bitcoin hitting $1 trillion market cap again. As we near these Bitcoin halvings, as we continue to go forward into the years, it's possible that we won't see Bitcoin make any massive crashes below $10,000 again. Because now we have institutional players buying Bitcoin at these higher levels, and they won't let Bitcoin fall below like 10 grand. If they could stop it, they would. And it's going to take a whole lot of inflows, cash, money to alleviate that from happening. All right. So let me go ahead and get rid of this price prediction here. Congratulations to those who's able to grab that. That is what, 21% there. So let's go ahead and revamp our price prediction. The market definitely is bullish in Bitcoin. The market seemingly doesn't want to go down right now. At some point it will. Like, I'm a realist. We all realize that eventually what goes up must come down. All right, so let's look at this on a 3-day chart. We got to zoom it out because we haven't been here in like almost 2 years seeing Bitcoin's price trade at these levels. So here is a sell zone now that we're going to create. So let me go and put that there. And let me see this on the 2-day chart. This would have been a sell zone. The market has already tagged that out. And let's do one right around here. And then the third sell zone will be all the way up there around $65,000. Okay. So we got those areas delineated, marked, reflecting where we're looking for Bitcoin to go. Okay, let me move this up a little bit. Got that. So of course, we're going to continue to look forward for Bitcoin to be bullish, for price to continue to go higher. We're going to create this area right here as a buy zone. Okay. So our first target is here within this first sell zone, either at the low, which is around 7.5%, or the high, 9 3/4. Okay. I'm not going to put it on our second target in Bitcoin yet, because I expect us to see some selling to occur, expecting market to try to come down at least a little bit. So I'm just going to do this first target now. But as we continue to see the strength, the momentum, price in Bitcoin to slightly trade below this first sell zone, then we'll drop in another one and increase it up here to the second area. But I'm not going to do that right now. All right, so that is it. I am finished. You guys are up next. Give me your thoughts about Bitcoin and how it is now more valuable than Tesla. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profitability. And as always, trade different.